This for the information of the board, item H has been removed. The lot's cleaned back today, so we don't have to worry about that. Our invocation tonight will be given by Alderman Chapman, and our pledge of allegiance to the flag will be given by Alderman Wilbanks. We all please stand.
Please bow your head, please. Dear Lord, we humbly come before you and we ask you for wisdom as we embark into the decision-making process of the city. Lord, please bless all that are with us tonight. Please bless those that are not with us. Please keep them safe. Lord, please be with our first responders here in the city. Please be with our men and women overseas defending freedom and defending our nation. Give us wisdom as we embark into this evening. In your name I pray. Amen.
Join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The clerk call the roll, please.
Alderman Gary. Alderman Godfrey. Alderman Martin here. Alderman Chapman.
Present.
Alderman Wilbanks here. Alderman Oliver. Alderman Watt here. Attorney Will Purdy. Present. Presiding Mayor Bill Fisher. Beverly Oliver is on her way in.
Present. Wait for Beverly to come on up here. Everybody needs to turn around and stare at her while she wants to. We'll move on to items 6A through L. Do we have any comments, questions, or motion?
Bill from 6B, but I'll move to approve A, B, approve L.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second? Second. A motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Okay, motion carries. And move to approve 6B.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve 6B. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Our department head tonight, our report tonight will be given by Chief Heyman, our Chief of Police.
Good evening, Mayor, Board. I encourage you to don't blink. It's gonna be quick. All right, we'll go through a few stats here. You can see from where we were last year to where we are year to date, which is almost halfway through this calendar year. The burglary, the auto burglaries, and residential business and grand larcenies. And then you can look on the other side, armed robbery, strong arm, and carjacking. And I will say that our carjacking event that occurred last month also got us a tick in the auto burglary box because it started off with two groups of guys and one of them broke into the others. Car stole its gun at one of our parks. That guy gets irritated, chases him through town, and ends up getting his car at gunpoint. So we ended up putting everybody in jail.
Good job.
Outside of that, numbers are a little higher than I would like, but they're not overwhelming, but one's too many. So just a quick snapshot of where we are for the year. I think as of this morning, 702 arrests for the year. The majority of those you can see are contempt of court. That continues to work in our behalf and keep crime down pretty good. A little over 3,000 citations. And again, as of this morning, we were right around the 10,000 mark for calls for service. So the troops are staying busy and they're doing a good job. And I thank you for your support. What, any questions?
Questions, comments?
I get somebody at least once a month who asks me, when we get moving towards the end of this session and we get into the next board and all that, how can we get speed bumps put in our community? And I always say that we're not going to ever see a speed bump inside the city of Clinton. If we see speeders and we would like to deter that, how can the board and how can citizens go about contacting the police to work on
Well, the
speeders?
citizens can call the 5252 number, right in the dispatch, lodge a complaint, ask to speak to me, and I will talk with them, or they can email you, let y'all know, y'all just let me know. And while we don't like speed bumps, we do like officers who attend to traffic concerns. And we're pretty diligent, and you let me know something, if somebody does, we will definitely get on that immediately.
Also put out those portable speed limit signs, those radar things,
Move them around occasionally.
they, things that help right now.
When you got the patrolling units that are just specifically out there patrolling.
That's right. We have a traffic unit. We have patrol and then we have a couple of other things going. So
There's definitely a new officer in Ward 6 who's been pulling people over on,
There's something you need to confess.
I see him busy though.
So, animal control, you were responsible for animal control, and I've had several calls and y'all have really addressed it. They're still running loose, but
are they?
6
We
a.m.
did
9
issue
a.m.
a citation the
Yes.
other day
Mhm.
over there. But they're still allowing them to.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let the animal control officer know.
Yeah, but, I guess people have to understand that the officers have to see the dogs, right? They can't just,
Well, again,
or,
the neighbors who are seeing it, witnessing and don't like it, they're welcome to come to us and we'll allow them to sign an affidavit against the owner of the animal. They'll go to environmental court and the judge will hear the facts and make a determination.
that's right. So I just,
So it doesn't necessarily have to be us witnessing
Right.
it. They can do it.
yeah, just to inform people that they have to see the action.
Absolutely.
So,
Chief,
but thank you for all of y'all.
one of the questions I get from time to time, and I think now's a good time since you still got the slide up. If arrests are going down, how can you have, report more arrests? Crime is going down. How can you have more arrests?
Well, the majority of these arrests are misdemeanor in nature, and the majority actually of the 700 are contempt of court, and that is the people that the traffic unit, the patrolling officers, and they issue citations, and the people just ignore their citation. They don't come to court. It's just contempt warrant. We run into them, and we will put you in jail for failing to do what you're supposed to do. So that generates those contempt of court numbers, but I think that by the action of jailing an offender for that, but holding them accountable is driving crime down, because I do believe that people see, especially the criminals, a lot of blue lights, a lot of enforcement of over 3,000 actions to where the community where saw blue lights on the side of the road. I think that deters criminals from coming to court.
And I think.
And that's the overall goal.
And I think with the contempt of court, numbers, there was a time where we really weren't doing a good job following them up.
Sure.
Therefore, they just got away. And when the courts implemented a new system, it was a better job of tracking them was done. And so people were getting away that should have been arrested. But now they are being arrested. They're being brought in to account for their.
I believe if we get a little lazy in our actions and those numbers trend down, I think you would see crime trend up just a little bit, and definitely not what we're going to do.
Well, I know that Clinton police have a bad reputation about if you speed, you better not speed or you're gonna get a ticket. When I was working in critical care at Hines General or Merritt Central, they were going, if you got a Clinton, you better slow down and you better act right. So I like that reputation.
Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you, Chief. All right, we appreciate everything that y'all do for us. We had no Alderman discussions or reports, so we'll move on to 9A, Mayor's discussion and reports. A, discussion action authorization of right-of-way payments to Shirley Joyce Curtis in the amount of $6,537. Pamela S. Cox, AKA Susie Wilmot, for $3,315, and Barry Wayne Howard for $14,960 for the wastewater expansion project is requested by the Clinton Raymond Bolton Water Association. Our city clerk, Mr. Baltry, will take us through this one.
Yep, thank you, Mayor. This is another item like we've had the last few meetings. This is continue on the right-of-way purchases for the wastewater expansion project. Adding these three more will allow the current contract to continue on and just keep moving ahead with, laying the pipe that they're working on. So ask for your sustainability.
Move to approve.
We have a motion, is there a second? Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item B, discussion action approval to renew parking for lease with Evans Holding LLC for 2 years. Welcome.
Yes, Mayor, this is one of those that comes up every couple of years. It's one of the parking lots here in the old Denton area. We're just basically renewing the lease. It's for the same amount as was the previous contract. It's just expired and time to renew. Move to approve.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item C, discussion and action approval to advertise for a new sewer camera system with the lease purchase payback option for the Public Works Department. Mr. Lilly, our Director of Public Works, will bring us through this one.
Thank you. Back in 2021, you guys approved us to do some, an upgrade on our current sewer camera that we had. Well, 4 years later, we're at a point now where it needs more upgrades or more repairs on it. We have to send it off to Denham Springs, get a large quote, for, the actual camera this time, actually, instead of the whole unit, which could cost me about $65,000. Where we are now, what you guys know about, trying to tackle all our I&I issues, on the public side and identify issues that we have on the private side. There's new technologies out there that allow us to actually camera the private property side without actually having to step on or the system called lateral launch. There is something that you have, with your approval, advertise. No,
This is repair 65.
no, ma'am. I'm sorry. This is an advertisement for a new one. Projected a new one on the cost of about $38,000. And I'm trying to get on this purchase. It's about 60 per year with the buyback option.
So what you're looking at doing is moving going through town, examining all of the pipes in town, to look for where they're. And that's allowing where the hose water is rushing into the system. And then going to our sewer
Balloons,
lagoons and taking up space where sewer should be,
Correct.
therefore cutting back on capacity.
Correct.
So, and by doing this, you can call this board has allowed letters to be sent to homeowners to have them repair their own, if it's on their side,
Mhm.
and then we come back immediately and repair if they're on our side.
Correct. Correct.
And this is starting the purchasing process. We're going out for bids, looking for options and we come back before we actually purchase them. And see what's out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Jimmy, where was the money coming from?
I don't know.
The water and
It's a big
sewer,
water. So,
and we,
it will be something we'll have to address for the next year, but
okay, or with Lacey.
It's for 67,000.
Yes, it's-
a year.
like I said, this is just starting the process. So we'll get the numbers, then we can start projecting out the leasing options and what kind of a, what can we afford? Can we do it or not?
Yeah.
I'm expecting it.
Absolutely. That's exactly.
Okay. Motion is second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Have you ever shown, we've never shown a sewer line.
I have a department head report coming up July 2nd. I will be happy to show you.
I've seen them before, and maybe with any luck, a rat will jump over the camera or something. I've let them terrorize you for years.
It'll definitely make you appreciate some other hands fixing.
Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Let's see, item D, discussion action, approve lowest and best quote in the amount of $79,800 for 2004 Ram 1,500 flat cab 4x4 trucks with Public Works Department. Really?
Thank you. I kind of laid low on my trucks for a little while and focused more again on just maintaining what we have. We're at a point now where we're talking about rebuilding or replacing engines. So with your approval, we'll get 2 more trucks. I got this.
So we need to,
We have a motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no? Motion carries. Thank you. Item E, discussion and action resolution for unkept property located at 112 Angelina Drive. Parcel number is listed there. This is in Ward 6. Mr. Edwards, are you the property owner?
Yes.
Please come on up. Please come on up. One, let Roy go through what he's gonna say, and then we'll, you can speak to the matter.
We are seeking a resolution declaring this property to be in its present condition and state that we are menace to the public health and safety of the neighborhood of the community there. And to direct the Department of Community Development to take such actions as is appropriate under section 1911 state code. The notice is posted on the property and at City Hall, as well as a notice mailed to the address shown in the Hines County Land Road. There has been contact with the property owner, and it was to be cut down before now. And this property is not Secretary of State's tax forfeiting this issue. So we put it out on May the 2nd. There's the tree there to the left. See the form to bring it down. I've had a complaint from the neighbor, limbs and fear that the tree itself is obviously a dead tree. And the owner has committed to take it down.
Would you like to speak to this property? Yes. Your name and address, please.
My name is Constance Jones. I'm on 1737 Retton Drive in Jackson, Mississippi, 39211. I purchased this property in 2022. My plans are to build my first residential investment property on it. I am a real estate agent here in Mississippi. With the economy, business got a little bit slow. I can say that I have not been out there to check on the property the way that I should have. But my husband and I do have a lawn service, and we have been keeping up the grass there. We did not see that notice that was posted there. I went by on yesterday. I spoke with the owner on Parker Drive, and he said that he had cut some of the tree down that was leaning on the top of his home, and it had torn the roof down. We went into the backyard, and he showed me everything that needed to be done. I initially paid somebody that scammed me out of some money. I was told that the tree had been cut down. Went over there yesterday, it was not down. So I have found somebody, and they're supposed to be over there bright and early tomorrow morning to have it taken care of.
Okay, any comments or questions by the board? Or a motion?
So, Roy, you were bringing this before us, but to declare unkept for us to be able to handle it.
Let's do have the tree removed.
Okay, and then charge her.
That's correct.
Is it in this? So my suggestion would be we give her to tomorrow to get it done. And if she doesn't, then we proceed to take care of it and then charge her. That would be my motion.
Can we make a motion to do something unless it is taken care of by a certain time tomorrow? Otherwise, nothing possibly could get done.
I think that's what Jim,
James?
Mr. Lott's motion was.
To pass,
Okay.
to pass the resolution to give her some time. I don't know, hope the guy shows up tomorrow, if it's gonna
Yeah.
rain this evening and stuff too, I don't know, we'll give her a couple of weeks or something like that, rather than put her on
Yeah,
a
but-
date deadline.
Middle and say the end of the week, and if
By the end of the week,
Friday.
that's fine too.
Supposed to be Friday.
Do that.
Sound fair?
And we'll have it ready to take care of it.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll modify the motion to close the meeting, close of business on Friday, if that's satisfactory with you.
Second.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, item F, discussion action resolution for unkept property located at 1201 Post Road. This is in Ward 6. Mr. Edwards will take us through this.
And again, I'm seeking a resolution. The state of Atlanta, that's buildings, public health and safety, community. And also to direct community development to take such, actions appropriate under state law. This is the property, and this is vacant house. The taxes have not been paid since 2022. This one, though it's not in the Secretary of State's forfeited property list yet. Property and see the roof, if we, after we get it clean, we'll take a closer look. The resolution does state that demolition can take place if needed on this house, which I think we got to do it like this, look as well and see the ones that with a target. Very important in mind.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. And our ordinance does allow, if it does come to tearing it down, to take foundation up also. All right. All right, item G, discussion action resolution for unkept property located at 114 Heather Lane Circle. There's a parcel number there, also in Ward 6. Mr. Evans?
And once again, we're seeking the resolution of this property also, this vacant lot on Heather Lane. Your lot, we've had no contact with the owner, and the mail has been returned, certified letter. Fine. And we're asking for permission of the Department of Community Development to go ahead and take whatever actions to clean this lot, and place it in their tax problems today. Notice it's posted on the property and it's sitting out on the fire environment ordinance, but we tried to contact the owner by mail from the tax girls, and again, the letter.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second? Right. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. That motion carries. Mr. Evans, every once in a while, that's good. Just kind of go with it real quick, right? We can clean the property and charge up to $1,500.
Right, but it's $10,000 for the first, and we will add a $1,500 fine to the whatever the cost is. We need to do that or go with their percentage, usually $1,500. Whichever is greater, it's $1,500 about more on that. That's what we put that together and get it to our city clerk and we get it to the tax assessors.
The tax assessor, Andy Fair, has been very good. Taking this to tax lien against their taxes so that when they are paid by the person, the bank, the mortgage company, whoever has it, that money is there that has to pay, so the city gets its money back. We're not losing anything, do we?
We're not losing what we've got there already coming in now. The resolution already had. But the city's not losing anything.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Item 10, we have 5 people, 3 in the police department and 2 in public works to be hired, pending various restrictions, drug testing and things of that nature. We generally take those in one.
Are we gonna add the summer worker?
We also added on some work for Parks and Rec.
We have 6.
Is that separate from me or it'll be?
It would be, I don't have to do,
Okay.
it hadn't happened to me yet. So, okay, so that's 6 now that we have. We generally do those in one motion, so we can have a motion.
Move to hire 6 individuals to join the staff.
6 is, do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. I have no other business tonight. Does anyone else? We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn. All those